TJ's Take, asking questions, getting answers. TJ's Take, it's not a bunch of mindless banter. TJ's Take, take a break from everything. Yeah, what you wanna talk about? The options never end. Are you into conspiracy? Are you an alien? Guys having girlfriend problems, girls trouble with your man. Well, look no further. He's the man with the plan because it's TJ's Take. Asking questions, getting answers. TJ's Take. It's not a bunch of mindless banter. TJ's Take. Take a break from everything. Stay tuned for TJ's Take. You are watching TJ's Take.
What's up, everybody? It's TJ's Take. I'm TJ. This is TJ's Take, episode 19, Friendships. Or Friendship. Yeah, so I was supposed to do a different TJ's Take today. I know I said that the other day. Hey, Jess. I know I said that the other day, but plans fell through. I'll have to do that TJ's Take on Paranormal Activity another time. Yeah. What up, Jess? How you doing? Hope everything's good for you. Anyway, friendships. You know, I think a lot of people are confused about friendships or friendship, period. You know, it's kind of like love. It coincides. It's got to be a two-way street, I think, in my opinion. You know, I've had some long-lasting friendships. You know, I've known people since I was in first grade. Best friend. I've known people since I was in first grade, and I'm still friends with those people today. So, you know, I think, what up, Cindy? How you doing? I think a lot of people nowadays, what up, Dave? How you doing, man? I think that people get confused with friendship with acquaintances, you know? I mean, which I think acquaintances are your friends, don't get me wrong, but true friendships, what's up, Scotty? How you doing, brother? I think true friendships last the test of time. I mean, whether you have good with that friendship or whether you have bad, those true friends, they accept you for who you are, and they have your back no matter what. You know, what up, Chris? How you doing, man? What up, Scotty? Yeah, if you, I think you can have tons of friends and you can have tons of acquaintances, and there is a difference. I mean, acquaintances, they only want to hang out with you every once in a while, you know? What up, LaTroyce? How you doing, man? Glad you could watch TJ's Take. Acquaintances, we all have those. You know, I think the main difference, I think an acquaintance is your friend. It's just, what up, dude? How you doing, man? Hope everything's good. What up, Trav? How you doing, man? Mr. Negative 269 at your service. Acquaintances, yeah, like my stepsister just said. Acquaintances, I don't know if it's all about convenience for acquaintances. I think that people just have their own lives, you know, and people get wrapped up in their own lives. But the difference between an acquaintance and a true friend to me is an acquaintance won't always be there for you. You know, they would put their own lives over their friendship to you, you know, in true honesty. You know, it's like I said, I've had true friendships since I was in first grade, second grade, even, you know, up to 7th grade in junior high, you know, and I'm still friends with those people today. And those friends would drop anything if I was in trouble or if I was injured or something like that, you know. And I think that's the difference between a true friend and an acquaintance. You know, true friendship, you know, my mom used to tell me when I was a little kid that you can count your true friends on one hand. And if you got 5 of them people, you're doing good in life. Or maybe 2 hands, 5 to 10 people. And those are true friends. Now, acquaintances, you could have millions of those. You could have hundreds of thousands to millions of those. But there's no bad thing about acquaintances. I mean, I have tons of those. What up, Lori? How you doing today? I have tons of those, and I think everybody who's watching, I think you have tons of those acquaintances. The people that call you up every once in a while, and they're like, "Hey, what's up? Let's go do something." That's cool, man. It's just if people go around saying that their acquaintances are their true friends, which maybe some of them are, but there's a true difference between a true friendship and an acquaintance, and just like there's a true difference between love and being in love. I think I explained that to one of these watchers the other day. So, it's hit or miss. I mean, can you last the test of time? Can your best friend punch you in the face and you're still friends with them today? I mean, come on. Can you get in a fist fight with your friend for, I don't know, thinking that you're flirting with his lady or something like that, and be friends with him today? I think if you are true friends, you can. I really do. I believe that it can stand the test of time, and you just go through thick and thin. It's like a marriage, It's like, hey, so many girls nowadays, they just want to, or even guys. I'm not gonna just refer to girls or guys, but so many girls just want to, and I'm just saying girls because I'm a guy and I date girls, but it's like so many girls just want to give up. It's like, oh, I've known him for 5-6 months, and if he don't pay attention to me, someone else will. Well, I think that's the same with friendship nowadays. It's like, oh, if he's not going to be my good friend, somebody else will. But you guys realize you got to put in the time and effort with everything, What up, Landon? How you doing, man? I truly believe, and it's my opinion, that you have to put in time and effort for everything nowadays. What up, Jess? Jessica Steinhardt, how you doing? You have to put in time and effort, and you have to put in work, and it's just the way it is, And with true friendship, what up, Omar? How you doing, man? I think with true friendship, you don't really have to work as hard. Don't get me wrong, because those people will accept you for who you are. That's one thing I've always loved about real friendship. It's like, yeah, man, I grew up with a disability, and people would pick on me and tease me, but those true friends, they accepted me for who I was. They were like, TJ's a cool dude, man. We don't care about what he pushes for a balance. It's like we get to know the person on the inside, and then that thing that he pushes for balance on the outside isn't really that big of a deal. Sorry about that. Had a phone call. What up, Justin? How you doing, man? Hang on for just a second, guys and ladies. But anyway, okay, I don't know if y'all could hear me. Sorry about that. I got a phone call and stuff. What up, Justin? What up, Tiffany? Anyway, yeah, it's sorry to go off on a tangent there and get a phone call and forget what I was talking about, but yeah, it's I don't know, it's not hard to be somebody's friend, and then when you jump back into it, you say, well, a lot of people think it's difficult to be somebody's friend nowadays. No, it's not. It's just you got to do some real work. It's not something that's going to be truly easy, but it's not something that's also going to be truly difficult. True friendship, it has its benefits and it has its downfalls, but it's just I mean, true friendship's greatness. It's almost like you should be family. You know, it's like the guys that I've got along with for years, they're almost like my brothers. And the girls I've got along with for years, they're almost like my sisters. You know, it's not a thing where, oh, you do this for me and I'm not going to help you out. It's a two-way street, just like anything in life, you know? And sorry, I think I lost some viewers because I had a phone call, and that kind of sucks. But it's all right, you know. But yeah. So, I mean, does anyone else have any comments? I mean, I think only Brittany's watching me right now, but you have any comments or questions about true friendship or acquaintances or anything like that? Let her rip. Go for it. What up, Kylie? Jason, how you doing? What up, Tom? Like I said, I had a phone call, so it's kind of weird. Kind of kicked me off, or I don't know if it kicked me off and you can still hear me. I don't know the gist of that, but yeah. Those friendships that last the test of time, those are the friendships that, hi Liz, how you doing? Those are the friendships that are worthwhile. You know, it's like a true friendship is like somebody that you can sit there with when you're 75 and have coffee with and just chuck it up. I mean, I know there's friends that I have that I don't get to talk to all the time. I mean, I only see them maybe once a year, but it's not like we have to talk every single day to get along. It's almost like, hi Liz, how are you, gorgeous? It's almost like we just pick right back up where we left off. You know, and that's tons of people from my home state, Iowa. You know, it's like I go back there every summer, and it's almost like, oh, you know, there's TJ, you know, and some people act weird, and some people act kind of strange, like distant towards me, like they don't know me anymore. And then my true friends, they just pick right back up where they left off, and they're like, yeah, he's still the same guy as a whole that he always was. Yeah, yep, you're right, Brittany. You are definitely right about that. So, you know, and you know, I mean, I'm not trying to be a downer on acquaintances either. I think people can go through their life with tons of acquaintances and no real friends, or tons of real friends and only a couple acquaintances, you know, or the shoes on the other foot, you know. So it just is what it is. What up, Abby? Abby, like Abby, I've been friends with Abby for a long time. I can't even remember how long me and Abby have actually been friends. And I've always thought she was gorgeous and always thought she was nice. You know, friends also compliment each other, you know, and I've always been a guy that compliments everybody. You know, a lot of people would confuse that for flirtation, but I don't know, sometimes my sarcastic attitude comes off as flirtation instead of like actual compliments, but you know, it just is what it is. I am one that truly cares about a lot of people. You know, it's like it could come off different ways sometimes, but I truly do. I care about people, and I care about what happens to people. What up, Tony? How you doing, man? Talking about friendship, buddy. Tony's one of my friends. He's a good dude. Good dude. You run into people sometimes, you know, and you barely know them, you know, and you can just be like, that is a cool person. You know, it's like I don't have to even know that guy or girl for 10, 15 minutes. And you just know they're good people. It's like I want to surround myself with those kind of people because they're just really cool people, you know? So I hope people meet people like that all the time. But I guess also not everybody has my kind of demeanor. You know, it's like, oh, I don't know if I could be that way with some people. It's like some people are scared to meet new people, or Some people are nervous to walk up and talk to people. It's like, no, come on, man. It's either they're going to like you or they're not going to like you. It's kind of like a relationship or meeting a girl or a guy for the first time. Either they're going to like you or they're not going to like you, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So if you're scared to go see if they like you, then I guess you'll never know, will you? It's just, friendship's the same way. It's like I met my friend Corey when I was in frickin' second grade, man, and I still talk to that guy at least once or twice a month now, you know, so it's just really cool. Give it your all, yes. Deborah Wells, what's up, girl? I hope everything's good in your world, and I hope you have good friendships. Hannah, what's up, lady? Hope you and your husband are doing well. But yeah, friendship is pretty easy to talk about. I think everybody could talk about it. You know, like I said, I was supposed to do a video. What up, Dee Dee? How you doing? I was supposed to do a video on paranormal activity, but I'll do that some other time. Friendship's been weighing on my mind, you know, because I'm going to Iowa this summer. My first leg of my vacation is in Indianapolis. I leave Thursday to go to Indianapolis to visit my family there, me and my daughter, and I have friendships out there, you know. I have friendships all over the world, so, you know, sometimes you can't even determine whether it's acquaintances or friendship, you know. It's just, it is what it is, and you roll with the punches. Like, I did a tattoo video. Probably TJ's Take number 3 or 4 or 5 maybe, and I got a friendship tattoo on my arm. And there's probably like 16 people that have that friendship tattoo. It's like an ankh with a sun around it. I'd show it to you, but I'd have to take my shirt off. Woo woo. But yeah, it's a thing where, do I get along with everybody that has that tattoo still the same way I used to? No, probably not. But are they always going to be like an acquaintance that I always care about? Yeah, they are. You know, it's like we all have different life paths, and you go down those different life paths, and you don't know where it's going to take you. And do I get along with them the same? No, not really. But if something happened to them, acquaintances, in my book, is more like you always have respect for that person. So if you haven't talked to that person in 10 years, you're going to care what happens to them, you know, or to them. So, and I could be wrong, and everybody has their own opinions, and everybody's opinions could differ from mine. So, I don't know. It's just, I think if I'm your acquaintance or your friend, I'm always going to care what happens to you. I'm always going to care. I'm always going to have respect for you, you know? So, you know, it's like I got a friendship tattoo and 15, 16 other people have it. Good for them. I still care what happens to those people. I still want to know that those guys are doing good in their life. I want to know that those girls are doing good in their life. I want to know if they're a success. I want to know if they have cute babies. I want to know if they have good relationships. It's just the way it goes. And not everybody's wired like me. Not everybody's going to care what happens to everybody. But I do. I do. And sometimes it comes across the wrong ways. But I think that's with everybody. You know? It is. You know, out here in Oklahoma, I don't have a lot of real friends, you know, as much as I do back where I'm from in Iowa. But I mean, there's some close friends out here, and those are long-lasting relationships. It's like, if I would move from here, I think I would still be their friends. I still think I would get a hold of them, and I still think I would talk to them. What up, Heather? How you doing, lady? TJ's Take, episode 19, friendship. I still think that I would talk to them. I still think that I would see how they're doing every once in a while. It's not like I'm going to pick up the phone once a week and talk to them like I do some people. But I would still associate with them and still care what's going on in their life. Oh, Brittany, calm down, girl. But, yeah. Um, and it's a fine line. I really do think. Hi, Heather. How you doing? Give them babies a kiss for me. Give your legendary status boyfriend. Give him a punch right in the nuts for me. But uh, yeah, it's a thing where I don't know. Maybe my bottom line point is, in order to have true friendships and acquaintances, you need to care about people. You can't just truly care about yourselves. You know, I mean, I don't know how much I could drive that point home. Don't always just care about yourself. There's other people in the world that you should care about, and maybe that proves that you're a better person than you thought you were. If you truly care about people and truly care about what happens to them, I truly believe you're going to go somewhere good in life. And maybe when you die, you're supposed to go somewhere good. You know, I won't get into the whole religious thing and all that good stuff, but hey, man, if you're a good soul, you should deserve good things happening to you. So, what up, Doug? How you doing, man? Um, but yeah, I mean, I get pumped around summertime because in the summertime I go to Iowa and I go to Indianapolis and I visit family and I visit friends and I have a good time. It's like out in Oklahoma, I'm a dad. I'm just purely a dad, and I try to have dad morals and be an adult. And then sometimes when I go back to Iowa, I don't have my daughter. So you guys may see the wild man TJ or the TJ that likes to have fun. And it's like, oh, TJ is the same guy he always was. No, TJ's just having fun because TJ is in Iowa without his daughter. But out here, I take care of my responsibilities and I have fun and all that stuff. But it's not like the fun I have in Iowa. I think it's funny. What up, Tina? How you doing? Hope everything's good in your world. I think it's people just think, oh, he's that same person he was when he was in his 20s or when he was in his mid 20s, and I'm not. It's just, I think when we all don't have our kids around and we don't have as much responsibility, we like to let our hair down and have a little fun, so I think that's just the way it goes. It's like I have tons and tons of acquaintances, if you'd want to call it, in Iowa. The people that come up to me and they're like, oh, TJ, hey TJ, what's up, man? What's up, dude? And I'm like, I don't really know who you are. And they're like, well, we know you. We've heard all about you. It's like, all right, cool. Well, high five to you. How you doing? Hope everything's good in your world, and hope everything continues to go good in your world. So, but no, small towns are small towns, and we all know that, right? So, I don't know. Well, I hope this was a productive topic to talk about. I hope people like to listen. I think I lost a few takers when takers. That's what I should start calling y'all, huh? Yeah, TJ's takers, man. I just thought of that. That's cool. But kind of like the Undertaker. But yeah, I think I lost some viewers or whatever when I had that phone call, and I'm sorry about that, and I hope that didn't deter people from listening to the video, because I truly believe that y'all need good friendships in the world. We all need powerful friendships in the world. Loki, get down. We all need people to care about us and people to have our backs. It's just the way it is. And if I've ever touched your life in a way that you're always going to remember me, then I guess I did something right, huh? I guess if TJ ever passed away or something bad happened to TJ, you're going to remember, hey, I met this cool guy named TJ one time, and he's pretty cool. So, yeah. But yeah, yeah. And like I was saying earlier, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that if you only have acquaintances in your life that they're not friends, because I think they are. But are they true friends? Nah, I don't know. I don't really know if they'd have your back through thick and thin. You know, I don't. I really don't. I think that true friends can become acquaintances too. Like you can grow apart or something happens to where you just don't get along as much as you used to. So I'm not trying to bag or look down on acquaintances or anything like that. It's just friendship was on my mind, and I even think that sometimes people can get in a relationship and that can change their whole viewpoint of their life. And they could be like, oh, my friends and my acquaintances are on the back burner, you know, and my girlfriend and my wife, and, or not even wife, I don't even want to put it wife, because I know when you get married, your viewpoints change, you know. What up, Matt? How you doing, man? Matt Comstock. Miss you, man, and hope everything's good in your world. I just think that some people, when they get in a relationship, even if it's a new relationship, they can just kick their friends and their acquaintances to the back burner because that's all they really care about at that moment is true friendship, you know, or ugh, sorry guys and girls, all they care about at that moment is that relationship, that new relationship, that lust stage or that honeymoon stage, if you want to call it that. So they're like, I don't really need to hang out with my friends. I don't really need to kick it with my acquaintances because this is all I care about right now. So, and I'm not going to bag on those people. You know, it's just I wasn't wired that way. I think some people were and some people weren't. It's like I truly believe that my friendships with people will always be there. You know, my relationship status can always change. My friendships will always be there. So, yeah. Anyone else have a viewpoint on friendships or acquaintances? You know? And if you do, let it rip. Don't care what you say. Nobody's going to make fun of you. If they do, I mean, I'll tell them to shut up. So, if you have a viewpoint ever on a TJ's Take, you takers, let me hear your opinion. So, yeah. But yeah, it's anyways, I think I'm gonna bounce out of here. But this has been TJ's Take, episode 19, friendships. Love you guys, and make some true friendships. If you can do anything today, maybe meet some new friends or try to make a new friendship. Anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you have a good week. Hope you no, it's all good. It's all good, Heather. I'll be back again around the first week of July. Hope I get to see you, and hope I get to meet that little cute dude of yours, and give Corey a slug myself. So I'll see you guys later, and this has been TJ's Take, episode 19, friendships. I love you. Take care.